This will be another video in regards to the melted structures of the world that we live on. So this time we're going to Fort Zurab, Russia. I think I said that right. So this is one of the pictures. And firstly, I'm going to tell you that there's two things this is going to expose. This is going to expose why the Earth wasn't full of water before. And second, the ground below us is all melted structures. So first, look at the structure, folks. Why is this in the lake? Or the ocean, whatever, right? The ocean was never here. The ocean came in after the big meltdown. I've said it many, many times in many of my videos. The evidence is there. Why is there structures underneath the ground, right? Why is there structures everywhere? I've showed you photos of that. Even Google is censoring, blurring out evidence, pictures on Google Earth, such and such of the ocean, because the structures are everywhere, folks. The structures are everywhere. So this is the first photo. Look at this red brick building in the middle of the ocean. So let's go to the next photo. Oops, wrong way. Look at these. What do you see here? You see archways, right? Archways. Layers and layers of bricks. All bricks, folks. All bricks. Look at that. And you know these forts, these quote unquote forts all over the world. Same structure, folks. Same structure. Closer look at the building, the red brick. You see these bricks have been changing of the heat damage, right, happening. I think you know that by now. These bricks haven't been, damaged by the heat, but these have, right? So this is an amazing photo, folks. Amazing photo. The heat damage. The bricks are literally melting downwards. It's dripping downwards. So the next time you go into a cave and you see formations like this, right? The rock formations dripping down. It's not rock formations, folks. It's bricks. Even look at the concrete here. It's melting downwards. So keep this photo in mind for the next locations I'm going to show you. So look at this. The wall is melting, folks. The wall is melting. The heat damage. The heat damage. It's bubbling outwards, like when you put a blowtorch to something, or melting chocolate, melting cake, whatever. Look at this. Exact same thing. It's all over here too. Look at this. More closer look. The heat damage. So this is outside, I think. You can see the damage here, and yeah, it's all layers and layers of bricks, folks. It's not just one layer, it's like multi-layers of bricks. They didn't do this by hand, folks. I'm going to do another video on this. I think the best way to look at this is, if you look at video games like Tetris or Minecraft or whatever, computers, in a computer game, when the computer game starts composing like structures brick by brick, that's what it is, folks. That's how they did it. It's a simulation. We're living in a simulation in a video game. Close look at the bricks. So these bricks are more ordinary than this. These bricks have been changed completely, right? They didn't come here and start putting bricks underneath this rock formation. This rock formation was a bricks. Mountain in Yogushi, China is our next location. And here's a photo, folks. Look at this. Look at this. This is not natural, folks. This is not natural. This archway. This is all part of a building. It's all part of a building. These are all buildings. All buildings. And mind you, these are only the tops of the buildings. The rest of the buildings are like miles and miles deep. Close look. They'll tell you it's a natural formation. Funny, really funny. How does a natural formation do this? And a perfect archway. Same thing. This is all part of a bigger structure, folks. A bigger structure. You can see how massive this thing was, right? This thing started to collapse downwards. You can see, like, it used to be like a triangle, but then it collapsed downwards. This didn't collapse. This stayed as it is. You can see the charring marks, the blackened areas, the charring marks of the melt damage. So the next location is the underground church of Saint Jean in Arbitre-sur-Dornoran, France. I butchered that. But so this is the inside of the supposed quote-unquote church, and look what you see here, folks. Heat damage. You see this pillar here. It started to get damage up here. This looked normal, but the heat damage is up here. Again, the fake history tells you that the monks or the priests came here and built this, right? They came here and did this with no scaffolding. Do you know how hard this would be to do this? To carve it inside of a mountain, right? This was all a structure, folks. All of it. This is heat damage here. The heat damage of the white part right here is heat damage. This was all normal right here. This was more normal than this. Yeah. The inside, you can see the brick layers right here. See the brick layers? So these brick layers didn't change as much as this. This changed completely to rock. This didn't. Same photo. This roof alone was maybe, how many feet? 20, 30 feet high? Maybe more. The inside of it. The supposed church. Like I said, all these church, temples, palaces, all of it. It's all alive, folks. All of it. You see this in India too. You see these kind of pillars in India everywhere. So the last place I'm going to show you is this melted cave. I don't know what location this is, but look at this thing, folks. What is this? I have no idea what this is. I don't know what the location is, but I found it somewhere. So remember the heat damage I showed you from the other brick? Let me bring it up. Now you see the similarities, right? You see the similarities? Look at that. This is all a structure, folks. It's all red brick structure. This is just melted more than this. So you see the dripping? See the dripping? Right? I'll keep this photo up. Go to the next photo. See that? Heat damage. It's all heat damage, folks. And this went miles and miles deep. Same thing here. It's all red brick. Changed. Same here, heat damage, all heat damage. More heat damage. They'll tell you that this took thousands of years, right? Of dripping water did this. Yeah, right. And calcified or something. More heat damage. Just like this. Yeah, heat damage. This was a structure, folks. This was a structure. It was not done by dripping water and calcified water dripping down hundreds of thousands of years. You can almost see the red brick layers here on this one. It's all heat damage. You can see the brick lines here. It's all bricks, folks. It's all part of a structure. All part of the structure. Same thing here. What you see here is what you see here. Same thing. This was way more heated damage. You can see the liquid. It was starting to liquefy. The bricks were starting to liquefy here. Same thing here. How do you explain this? How do you explain this? It's all part of a structure, folks. Inside the internal of the buildings. Same thing. You see the archway, right? The archway. More heat damage. Inside of the building. It's not a cave, folks. It's not a cave. It didn't take billions of years to do this. And this is the last photo. I'm not sure what location this is, but look at this, folks. It's like something from Aliens, right? The movie Aliens. Look at that. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I have to show you today. And yeah, I'm going to show you more later on.